Hello and welcome to Pages and Pals. We are doing this on a Saturday and a little later than normal, but we are here because it is more fun to read with friends, and we did this on a monthly basis. So if you have never joined our live shows before, this is not a book club. It is just a getting together to read with friends because it's always more fun to read with pals. And we do the way our live show works. We do two reading sprints, one that's 25 minutes, and then we finish with a 20-minute one. And I, of course, will share my screen so you guys can see the countdown timer, but I will let everybody introduce themselves and let us know what you're reading as well. But in case you want to check these ladies out, the links to their social media is all down below. So Donna, since you're right next to me, why don't you go first? I think she
froze.
Okay, she froze. Okay, Desiree, you go. Oh wait, Donna, are you back? Okay, Donna, go first.
That was like my button was not working to unmute for some reason. So yes, my name is Donna. I'm Galaxy Books on Instagram, and I am reading "Forget Me Not" by Julie Soto. I'm ready, like 3/4 into the book, so I'm hoping to read more of it, and I'm buddy reading it with some Canadian friends. And below me is Chloe. Why don't Chloe go next?
Hi, my name is Chloe. I am from the channel Brunette Bibliophile. You can also find me on that on Instagram and Goodreads and TikTok and Twitter, although I'm not really on that anymore. I am going to be picking up a book I got from the library today called Unfamiliar. It is a YA graphic novel about a witch, and that's all I know. It just looked really cute because I saw somebody review it on Instagram.
Hello, my name is Desirai. You can find me at LibriLabra on all the things like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Threads. And I feel like there was something else, but I also do not hang out on X anymore. That site is dead. But I'm reading The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. And I'm still early on. I'm in like the first few chapters, but it's about some shapeshifters. So, and it's a romance, of course.
Hello, I'm Kathleen. You're on my channel, and I'm currently reading. Oh, you can't see. You shouldn't have come here by Geneva. Oh God, forget it. Geneva Rose. I wasn't expecting to be romance in this book, but there is. But it's not in a good kind of way. It's basically this girl, she's taking a vacation, and the way she chooses her vacation is that she throws a dart at a map of the United States, and she's from New York, and it ends up, I think it was in Wisconsin. It's like in the middle of nowhere, USA. And she ends up at this Airbnb, and the Airbnb owner is really hot, and he has secrets, but they're really attracted to each other, and he becomes obsessed with her, and that is pretty much. I'm almost done with the book, but that's pretty much what the book is. It's just this guy being really creepy, and she's supposed to leave in a few days, and he's trying to figure out how to not let her leave. So it's pretty good so far. This is the second book I've read by Geneva Rose, and I follow her on social media, and she's really funny. The other book that I read by her, I forgot what the name was, but the book cover looks like a cassette, like a videotape. And that one I really enjoyed. So I am enjoying this. It's just like it feels like very rounded, like nothing's happening other than this guy obsessed with his guest at his Airbnb. So I'm hoping it picks up as I'm getting towards the end. So we're gonna go ahead and start our first reading sprint. It is 25 minutes, and again, I will share my screen so you guys can see the timer. Okay, all right. That was 25 minutes. Okay. All right. So my book, if you can see it, it's actually in Wyoming, not Wisconsin. So if anybody is from Wyoming or Wisconsin, I'm sorry. I never been to either of those states, so I don't know the difference. I'm sorry. But I am reading You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. This is a thriller about a girl who has a relationship with an Airbnb host, and it turns out he's a little crazy. Donna, how's your book going?
Okay. Right now I'm still, I only read like 16 pages. I am enjoying the book. I'm just hoping to see a little more, other than there are some sexual scenes, but I'm hoping to see a little bit more deeper understanding between the two relationships, because right now it's still like, is it serious? Is it not serious? Because their work is intertwined, since Emma is a wedding planner and the guy is a florist. So there's a lot of romance going on, since it is a romance book. But I'm hoping to see a little bit more. So, but it's already 75%, 80% into the book. So I don't know if I'm going to see any more things going on. But so far, it's like a rating of a 4 out of 5. I am enjoying it, but I'm hoping to see a little more.
Okay.
That's my thoughts.
I'm reading Unfamiliar by Haley Newsome. This is volume 1 out of 2. It's cute. It's like she's a kitchen witch, and she moves to a new house, and it's haunted, but she needs to do like an exorcism, but because she's just a kitchen witch, she needs to find people to help her do the exorcism. So she's like making friends and stuff, but it's really cute. I'm almost done with it, I think.
I just got to chapter 8, and I don't understand the world.
What are you reading again?
I'm reading The Fake Mate.
Oh, okay, right.
And so I don't know if, like, are they all shapeshifters, Chloe?
So do you remember how in Bride it was like humans and werewolves and vampires, and they all knew that they existed and stuff like that?
Yeah, is it like that?
It's like that, but without the territories.
Okay. Because it seemed like he was keeping the fact that he was a shapeshifter a secret. Was he not? Like,
no. He is keeping part of himself secret, but it's not the fact that he is a werewolf.
Okay. Okay.
Is this a romance?
It is a romance. It is.
Yes,
like,
it's so good.
Oh
so it's like a paranormal romance?
Yes.
But more romance than paranormal?
I mean, they're shapeshifters, but like, you know, they're werewolves, and they're being very doggy. Like,
what does that even mean?
Like, there's just so much about smelling each other and having their scent on each other. Like, basically, I had just gotten to the part where, like, I guess he hadn't seen her for 3 days, and he showed up, and she was like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And he was like, "Well, I haven't seen you." And she was like, "Okay." And he was like, I don't smell you anymore. You don't smell like me anymore. So he like rubbed himself all over her so that she would smell like him again.
But you have to think about it like this, is that they're in this pretend relationship. For her, it's like, okay, you're my pretend boyfriend for my grandma. But for him, it's like, okay, you're my pretend mate for work. Mm-hmm. So, and because there's other shifters, like he's taking precautions.
So they're fake dating for different reasons.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it looks like we have someone who just caught our live show, and they're joining us to finish the last 25% of the book. Yeah, we are going to have one more reading sprint. It's going to be 20 minutes. So I hope you get a chunk of that 25% done. So let's go ahead and start. I'll go ahead and share my screen, and so you guys can see the timer. Okay. Okay. All right. So that was 20 minutes and our last reading sprint. I hope you were able to get a lot of reading done. Be honest, I didn't count how many pages I read, but I did get a good chunk done. For those of you joining us, I am reading You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. This is a thriller about a woman on vacation in Wyoming at an Airbnb, and the host is a little clingy. Donna, how did you do this session? Donna? Oh, there she is.
I think I read like maybe another 10 pages or something. I feel like I'm getting to the part where why both of them were on Anna and Elliot. What was the reason that they didn't stay together back then? And I'm very curious to see if it was really at the guy's mom's wedding that caused them to split up all those years ago. So I'm probably going to read more before I go to bed, even though I'm reading up to the part where I'm supposed to stop for the buddy read discussion on Monday. So maybe I'll end up reading almost all of it before the night ends. But yeah, I am enjoying it. So it's still at the 4-star mark. All right, Chloe's turn.
I finished Unfamiliar. It doesn't necessarily end on a cliffhanger, but there's definitely like more to the story, which there's 2 volumes. So I'm guessing it's going to wrap up in volume 2. And I already placed a hold on that at the library. So I started picking up Fangirl Volume 1, which is the graphic novel adaptation of Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. The 4th volume, which I think is the final volume, just came out a couple of weeks ago. So I'm rereading volumes 1 through 3 in anticipation of reading that.
I'm like somewhere in chapter 9 and things are starting to happen.
Good things, bad things, interesting things.
Apparently, like she's an Omega and he's an Alpha, and I don't read enough of this stuff to know exactly what that means. But it's like, I don't know. It's like it's a big deal, I guess. So they're just driving each other crazy at this point, and you know, being sexual was not supposed to be part of their agreement, but they're starting to renege on that.
I can tell you did not read a lot of fan fiction when you were growing up. Because fan fiction is the one who taught me all about this the mating world. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and conclude our live show. Thank everyone who joined us. If you would like to join Pages and Pals for our next Reading Sprint live show, it is going to be in October. This is a monthly occurrence. So it is going to be in October 11th, and that is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time here on this channel. Today's Saturday. It just so happens that I couldn't do it yesterday when we originally scheduled it. So it is going to be again October 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern time here on this channel. If you would like to join us again for a couple more reading sprints. We do have the BookTube Chicks book club for September. That is going to be on October 4th at 7 p.m. I don't remember the book, but at 7 p.m. Does anybody have the book?
I don't have the book, but it is My Oxford Year by Julia Whalen.
Yes, that. It's going to be on Chloe's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. Do you guys have a quarterly romance coming? No. Okay. So BookTube Chicks book club on October 4th, and then the next Pages and Pals on October 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern time if you would like to join us for more reading. Again, thank you everyone for joining us. I always enjoy these live shows because I always think it's more fun to read with friends, and I feel like, I don't know, I just enjoy reading more. So I hope everyone can join us next time, and we'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.